everybody, this is my starter video. I don't have a clue what I'm doing, but I don't even know where the camera is. There it is. There it is, I see it. Okay, so today I'd like to introduce some of my favorite products for the bedroom. And we're going to start with one of the pieces that I used for my closet. Because this is a 1950s house, it didn't come with any lights in the closets at all. So I put in a new system, an Alpha system, but I had no way of viewing, and it's night now. So this is the maximum amount of light I can get into the room at nighttime. And many days it's dark too, so you can see, hopefully, that I have 1 and 2 light bars. And these I found on Amazon, and so if you follow the links, I'll provide those. You could get your own. Purchase your own, that one. But here, this light is motion activated. It's got a light sensor, motion sensor, there. You can turn it off, or you can turn it to be constantly on and not motion activated. But this motion activated light has been great. I'm a little confused right now as to whether it's light or dark, right? Is it light or is it dark? But I put the motion activated pieces kind of close to each other so they'll trigger at the same time. You'll notice they're also magnetic, and these happen to be wire shelves, so they'll clip to the shelves. If we're really still, they will turn off any day now. They stay on for a decent amount of time, and they can detect to about this distance. So you saw they just went off. They don't go on and off exactly together. They're not synced. But pretty much, I wave my arm in here and poof, they're both back on. So this is one of my favorite products. It lasts several weeks. It slowly dims over time, and it can be recharged very easily. It takes maybe 3 to 4 hours to get a full charge. But because it fades, you'll get something out of it even for a short period of time. It charges with a USB 3 cable. I'll turn that light off so it's not annoying. But there you go. You just plug that sucker in, let it sit for 3 or 4 hours, and it's charged back up. No, we're not on. We're G. And because there's 2 of them, I charge them at different times, so they tend to die at different times. So for now, it's working great. I love this product, and I highly recommend you get one if you're having trouble lighting your closet as well. It even gets a little bit of light up there. I know you can't see it terribly well, but there's quite a bit of blind space in this closet, and before I could barely see back here, and now I can. So it's a wonderful product. I swear, one of these days I am going to remember the camera's over there, not over here. I keep looking over here. But anyway, this is one of my other products that I've really enjoyed from Amazon as well. I swear I'm not doing this on purpose, but they have some of the niftiest stuff, don't they? So this is an Alexa-enabled device, so I can... It's got so many features on it. You have to add a smart app. It's specific to, I think it's Smart Life, maybe, specific to this product. And I dropped it, unfortunately, so it does have a little bit of a scratch on the surface here. But it has up to 4 alarms. You can change the volume and lights into snooze from buttons. So you have buttons all the way around it. And to be honest, I don't have a clue what most of the buttons do because I set it up virtually with my app. Not with a robot. Oh, it is a robot. But I set it up through the app with different alarms, and then I say, Alexa, turn on wake up light.
Okay.
Okay, so it has a setting currently at like 55. Oh no. It was on a scale of 1 to 15, I think maybe. And it's on a 10 perhaps right now. So at this phase, it looks like kind of a night light. It's a little bit of a red light. So it's very restful, relaxing. And this is, I think, what I have it set up to end at when it wakes you up in the morning. So we'll see if we can do this. Alexa, set alarm for 1:57.
A few things share the name alarm for.
Yeah.
Which one did you want?
That's the drawback. Okay. Alexa, set alarm.
I think you just whispered to me. From now on, when you whisper, I will whisper back. You can always say, turn off whisper mode. Alarm for what time?
1:59.
Alarm set for 1:59 a.m.
That's creepy. Alexa's gonna whisper to me now. Oh my god. Terrified. Alexa, turn off wake up light.
Okay.
Gotta have it off in order for it to go back on, right? And I have no idea what chime it's gonna default to, but there's several options for chimes as well. I switched it to birds recently, and it's pretty annoying after a little while, but it starts out pretty gentle. So you get a light that increases prior to the alarm going off, and I think you can set the delay between the alarm and the light, but you can never set the light without the alarm, so that's unfortunate. Oh. That's a normal alarm. Alexa, turn off alarm. I swear sometimes. And then I'm on my recording on my phone, so of course I can't really set this. Alexa, set alarm 1.
Alarm set for 1 p.m.
No. Oh my god, no. Alexa, you really. Alexa, cancel alarmed.
1 p.m. alarm canceled.
Oh, thank God. What the hell? Really? Sorry. Hold on. We're gonna set one for, I don't know, a couple minutes away. Okay, we tried this again. I set it in the app as my alarm too because I wasn't using it. Even though this device over here doesn't recognize that I have a distinction between alarms, apparently. We'll have to figure that piece out later. I don't usually change my alarms. They're set in advance, and so that's what's going on there. Don't have the voice commands totally worked out there. So this should go off. I set it for a 2:18 alarm, and this is AM. It'll go off 15 minutes before, should. I only glanced at the settings, so everything else is default. So, yeah, we'll be waiting here for a tiny little bit for it to set up and start the lights increasing. So for people who have trouble with seasonal affect disorders or, just struggling to wake up in the morning, this is a little bit of help to have some kind of natural light when you have to wake up before the sun comes up. It will gradually increase the light in the room through this warm light, and so you'll start to wake up subtly. It is helpful. Here we go. And it's starting pretty dim. You can't really see, but it's actually kind of a orange light right now. Very low setting. And it should continue to increase to a 10 or a 12, I think, over the course of the next 15 minutes. So I won't torture you with that, but we'll check back in, maybe zip forward in 15 minutes when the actual alarm goes off. So there's a tiny little indicator here that you can't see, or you can't read it very well, I imagine, but it says alarm with a 2 and an AM on top. So when I was selecting on the dial what time, it wasn't actually telling me AM, PM. But here you can see it's saying AM. And then also the time is currently 2:03. Oh, 4 just changed on me. We're doing daylight, that's on. So that's what this symbol is that you can't see. And then this one is the Wi-Fi that it's currently connected to the network, which you have to have. I'm not even sure. I think it can run the programs without having that being actively connected, which is my biggest paranoia about smart alarms. But I do believe it works even if it loses Wi-Fi for the alarm function. Okay, so while we're waiting for the next 10 minutes, nope, longer, anyway, one of my favorite devices that's actually not limited to the bedroom, it's everywhere, is my Sonos One. This is not an SL, though they are currently on an SL. I have these devices in the living room. This one's actually supposed to be the left one in the living room. So the right one's on the left side currently, which is super fun. And then I have an additional one in the den, and I have a Sonos sound bar, which I believe they've discontinued as my main TV one, and it's not smart anything. But because these have speakers, oh, you can't see it, microphones, you just you have to shut one of them off because they compete even across the house as it is. That's why she thought I was whispering, because the one clear over there, 2 rooms over, picked up my voice and thought I was whispering. So, yeah, super fun. So you turn one of them off, which is easy enough to do just by tapping. And now the light goes off, it's not listening anymore. Turn it back on. And then I can have lots of smart controls throughout the house. And I just find that the speakers are phenomenal. For me, it's all about music throughout the whole house, not about necessarily all the other things I can do. And so I don't want the Alexa speakers. They're not good. Sorry, they're not good. Sonos speakers, however, phenomenal. I have a Beam, I think it's a Gen 1 Beam that I got used that's down in my exercise room, and we'll be showing that to you not too long, couple months, I think. I'm still prepping that up, and it's kind of a mess. Everything keeps breaking on me. I get one step forward and stopped, so that's frustrating. But right now you can hear music throughout the whole main level of the house, and then that Beam is in the basement, and so it is projecting kind of half of the basement, maybe 2/3 of the basement. Can hear pretty well from that speaker, and its sound quality is fantastic too, so very happy with that. And these old ones are just fine. I think everything will work with new technology except for my discontinued soundbar. Apparently it will lag with new speakers, according to my research, but so far I've had them, I don't know, 6 years maybe? Not really sure. Most of them, I got the sound bar and then 2 of these as one package many years ago, and then I got an additional one of these for Christmas that I added to my den. And then since then I've added an Echo Show, the smaller one, to the kitchen. I was hoping I could sync all the sounds with it too, and that did not work. But it's been kind of nice to be able to look up recipes in the kitchen. The camera is useless. It's angled for like a countertop, and it's up in a little nook, and so it's pointing way too far up. It's just useless. Plus, all your contacts have to have shows, which only one person I know has a show, And she doesn't have an Amazon account, and she's not even living in her home anymore, so, no, doesn't work. So there's nobody I can communicate that with that way. I'm only halfway there. We still have 9 more minutes. 9 more minutes, and it is not getting any brighter that I can tell anyway, so it's either really slow increasing, which I'm normally asleep still at this stage, so we'll see what happens in just a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and pause for now, and we'll pick that back up. Oh Lord, what happened? What does that mean? Alexa, turn off wake up alarm.
Your alarm is not set.
Alexa, turn off wake up light. Alexa, turn off wake up light.
Okay.
I think because I snoozed this, I just messed it all up. Alexa, turn off alarm.
Your alarm is not set.
Oh, great. This isn't annoying at all. Okay, we've gone to nighttime settings. That's fun. Since the stupid snooze is still on. Okay, I figured it out. My bad. And I don't know why I've got the Wi-Fi pissed off, but I do. It's flashing. It's super fun. But anyway, that is some of how sometimes that thing works. So, I do actually like it, especially when the settings are already set up and you just don't have to tinker with them. And usually the voice commands work, so something's a little bit funny there. But it was a weird alarm, so hopefully we caught some of the nonsense from before. And now we'll move on to yet another product. And I've got to reframe, so be back in a bit. Product number 3 on the list. I shouldn't even name them because that's going to bite me in the butt. But anyway, this is a lighted mirror, and it has a jewelry cabinet inside of it. So here's the evil eye button. When it's turned off, it's bright red. We press it, the light comes on, the button turns to blue. And I understand why they have to have a color on the button, because you really couldn't find it in the dark otherwise, but red is a horrible choice. So, it is a full-length mirror. You do have to stand back. But inside it also has a lock as well. I don't know if you can make this out here. There's a key. Mine's bowed a little bit, so in order to lock it, I have to push it in. It's got a magnetic clasp. Let's see if we can turn that on again. Alright, yeah, my angle, bad angle choice, huh? Okay, so inside we have necklace hangers on this side, which you totally can't see. Hold on, we'll do this again. Ha! Alright. Try it again. Here we go. We're barely in frame, but it'll have to do. So we have earrings over here. There's both little holes in the bars as well as bars, so you can hook dangly earrings over it, or theoretically put studs into this little wood plate with holes. They're not at all lined up, doesn't really matter. Everything on the bar kind of just slides as you open the door, but it works very easily. I also have earrings shoved into ring holders here. Pretty much anything that's a stud I went ahead and put in the ring section. I have rings over here, but the studs are over here. Then there's a mirror to check your face jewelry with, which is nice. I hung it too low, I think, for me, but oops. And then it has little cases here. Oh, sorry, little containers. There's 3 of them. I don't know if you can see them very well, but I have, like, this is a box of jewelry, like pearls in this one. And some broken jewelry is down here. I can put wallets into this little slot. I can also put my glasses into this slot. I put charging cables and hair ties in here. And then my favorite part is the bracelet bar, which everything can come off. You got 2 ends you can pull things off of, as well as anything that has a clasp you can put in the middle. But it lets you put bangles on, which I love, because I have a fair amount of bangles over here on this end, copper. And then we've got 3 shelves. There's a lot more height on this bottom one, but you can put all kinds of things in here. I've got a pocket knife, some sunglasses and some frames, glasses wipes. I've got containers for glasses down here, some more clutches and wallets down there. I also have a backup phone case in case it breaks. And then some loose packages of earrings up here, as well as a bracelet that just, you can't see it if you put it on here. It's just off balance, so. And a watch that I need to get fixed, as well as luggage locks I keep in here. So it has a lot of storage. I have some backup keys in here. And here's my Norwex lint remover. So yeah. And it adds a significant amount of light to my room, which is nice. Time to go to bed. Yeah, red light, evil red light. And it glows very brightly. I've had to cover the one at the Sonos, but I can't do much about this one. Let me drop that on the floor. I'll be able to get it back in there now. Ta-da! Hi, you look gorgeous. Love the hair. Beautiful. Alexa, do you think I look nice?
I don't know that.
What the heck? Alexa, am I pretty?
I'm sure you're a knockout. But take it from someone with no physical form. Beauty really does come from within.
Good to know. Thank you.